Okay, I'm just making the stream public now. There we go. And we should be live. It is Friday, November the 26th. The time is 5:56 p.m. Temperature's around minus 1 degree Celsius. I'm here at the Adelaide courtyard. I'll just wait for a few people to hop into the stream. All right, some people showing up. Greetings, everyone, just jumping in. Let me just reset my gimbal here. The real man is here. Matthew, Benjamin, Kevin, Dylan Reynolds. Hello there, Dylan Reynolds. Janet, Jules, Deborah H., Brad Palmer. And here's a look at Adelaide Street. I was just down here recording a video and I thought, why not fire up a live stream? It's been a while. Kathleen, Stephen, COVID Hippo, Anne-Marie. So I'm going to cut through the Adelaide courtyard here. But I think I'm going to throw on some gloves. And let me pull the temperature off the screen there. There's yours truly with a bad glare. There we go. I was just wearing a hood so my hair got all messed up. Mark Lang is here. Ivan's here. Let me just take a quick peek to make sure I got the streaming settings correct. This was really an impromptu stream. I wasn't thinking of doing it, or I wasn't sold on doing it, but I thought, I think I just recorded a pretty good video. I already have a video uploaded for tomorrow. So we're just gonna head down and try to find some Christmas decorations and lights. Yeah, it's pretty dead for Black Friday. Well, it's also Canada. I was going to go through this court, but it sounds like Kraft is blasting some music there. I don't want a content ID match, so I'm going to put the gimbal down, slap on my gloves, and we'll get moving. And Black Friday is not really a big deal in Canada. It's something that Canadian retailers devised because they noticed they were losing a lot of customers to people cross-border shopping, particularly in regions like Southern Ontario that are so close to the US. People would often head south on this day to get some deals, so to fight back at that, retailers in Canada started having Black Friday sales of their own, although they're quite wimpy in comparison to what the US has. And this year, with travel being such a pain in the ass, you can't come back into the country without a PCR test. I imagine there's virtually no Black Friday sale or Canadian shoppers heading south to do that. All right, so we're going to head down Victoria. So this won't be an overly busy area at the start of this one. Although truthfully, I just recorded a walk that covered some areas that you think would be busy, and they weren't that busy. I think a combination of the cold and, as I mentioned, just Black Friday not being that much of a deal here kind of kept people at bay. Thank you, Sasha. I've been working on that. All right, let's just head south and see if there's any lights going on at Berksy Park. And there's a few big outdoor Christmas tree displays I want to check out. that I haven't yet. So I'm kind of scouting a nighttime Christmas decoration walk on this live stream. So you're coming along with me for the sneak peek. That one will of course be much higher quality than this, given that this is a live stream. So this is King Street. And thanks to the transit priority corridor, King Street is usually pretty easy to cross. I don't know if I'll be streaming again this weekend. And let's just keep heading south down here. So Berksy Park is just up ahead. What's my step count out today? I'm at 15,000 steps. Vivian Johnson here. Good evening. Hello, Falcom. I think this white car was kind of peeved that those cars were going out of turn. So we're going to go check out the park, then we're going to go over to Union and look at the lights there. Then I think there's a few big trees that should have appeared in the financial district by now. We'll check those out. We'll check out the Christmas display at the Hudson's Bay. Then there's a very nice display in front of Trinity Church. Maybe we'll go there. And then I'll just kind of wind things up. Oh, look what we have here. We have some Christmas lights at the park. Frank Axworthy, $5. Hi from Cape Breton. Enjoying the walk. Thank you. Thank you, Frank. There we go. This is what we came for. Some lights. The city is finally starting to show some holiday cheer. I say finally, we just finished Halloween. There's a look up at the L Tower. And we have 171 viewers already. Thank you, everyone. If you haven't subscribed, don't forget to do so. Hit the like button, only if you actually like it. Just a heads up, there will be an article on yours truly showing up in a major newspaper here on Sunday. So the video that I just recorded would be the one that coincides with that article. Look at this. I'm in Foxy Turbine's neighborhood. Anthony says, are we going to Nathan Phillips? Well, the big reveal at Nathan Phillips is actually tomorrow. I'm kind of thinking of doing a walk that starts here and covers this area and ends there tomorrow. Hello, David. Nope, not cold at all. I'm actually kind of glad the colder weather is here. I didn't realize I enjoy recording these walks a bit more in the cold. Maybe I'm a freak. Let's go around and we'll get a look at the Flatiron building from the other side. Then I'm going to work my way back over to Union. I think there might be some nice decor up there. I'm sure this won't be the only live stream covering these areas I do. Kathleen says the Snoopy lights look good. And I still need to get out to the Distillery District. Mike Landry, $5. Congratulations on your upcoming article. You are getting more famous. Thank you, Mike. So here's the Flatiron building behind me. That's a look at Church Street. Not going to get a good look at the Flatiron if I don't put us into the ultra wide angle. It's a little better from across the street, but this will do. Sung Jae Ham, hello, streaming from Busan. Annyeonghaseyo in Busan. To Busan? Been to Busan several times. It looks like there's a lineup to get into the Firkin here. Gustavo, 5 real. Hello from Brazil. Hello, Gustavo. You're using my videos to practice listening in English. Awesome.
I kind of want a number.
Thank you very much for the super chat. So we're going to go back through the park, and I'm going to just walk east for a bit here. There's our Snoopy. Is that a real Snoopy or is it an imitation? I think that's not a Snoopy. Someone said Snoopy before. That's just a dog. There's the dog fountain, obviously not running. Danish Walking TV. Tonight is the iPhone 12, and every night. And we are in Berksy Park. One of the weird things is Dundas Square doesn't have their holiday lighting up yet. And I asked the security guard there, who just happened to be out, when it would be up, and she said, I don't know. So maybe they're not even doing it this year, although they did it last year. I think the world won't necessarily be a better place with the Dundas Square decorations of all things. They're kind of tacky. Show us the secret cats, says Unicorn Power. I'm already away from the fountain. We have seen the cats over on the lampposts before. December 1st lighting goes up at Dundas Square, says the Toronto Skyscraper blog. There we go, thank you. It's weird because tomorrow is Yorkville and Nathan Phillips Square's big day. So in a sense, I'm a day early on doing this live stream, but I will not be able to get out tomorrow night. There's a big tree in the lobby of this building. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get close enough. Yeah, it's very windy tonight. But what I'm hoping is that the tree is up at the Bay-Adelaide Centre. Well, we'll probably get a better view from the street on the other side. Sean McKay is here. Hello, Sean. So I'm hoping that that tree is up, and I think I saw on Instagram someone's picture showed the TD Centre tree is up. Sasha, $20 because you are awesome. And I think that A stands for Australia. Thank you very much. Oh, hey, here's something I haven't seen. CIBC Square is all lit up. There's some new monsters rocking the skyline. Unfortunately, blocking the view of the CN Tower if you're riding on the Gardiner heading west, but that's happening from all directions anyways. This is where Franz used to be.
So it's
Vans Buses Gaming. You're not late. There's no such thing as late. We're 16 minutes in. You can always go back and watch the restart. So I just finished recording a video and I popped into a McDonald's and I had a triple cheeseburger meal. I want to see if I can see inside this building from around the corner here. Got a very impressive looking Christmas tree in the lobby. I'm not going to try to go in with the streaming gear, but we'll take a look. The novelist Charles Dickens stayed at a hotel on this site in May of 1842 during his first North American tour. Hello, Mohammed Kohana. There we go. I like it when these big complexes put some effort into their lobbies. Any construction nearby? Well, we are in Toronto. I imagine something will be going in where the Marché used to be across the street.
so on paper he does not qualify.
Big ups from Jamaica, says Nordia. 309 viewers. We're already up to the amount we had last stream. Pretty much. I think that one topped out at around 350. It's the difference between a Tuesday and a Friday. In Germany, we only have one town with skyscrapers, Frankfurt. I've got some good friends living in Germany. And here comes the Hockey Hall of Fame just on the right. There's a bust of some legends. This is an old bank building. Thank you. Have a good one. So we're going to go check out what's going on at the front of Union, which is usually dressed up a bit for Christmas. We're also taking a cool view of the CN Tower just around the corner. There she is. And look at this. Some more Christmas cheer here at Brookfield Place. Someone says go to Brookfield Place just as I turn in here. Hello, Colin? Sorry. This is why is the CN Tower a she? I don't know. We just randomly assign gender to objects. Or did the woke kids not do that anymore? I grew up doing that. All my cars were hers. Alright, I don't know how they feel about recording in here, but you can go take a quick look. I gotta take my gloves off and put my mask on. I'll give you the stray cat view for a second here. And we'll get to repeat this process when I leave Brookfield Place. Whoa. I put my mask on upside down. No. I feel like I'm gonna rob a bank. Do I look suspicious and up to no good? If I get yelled at by security, I get yelled at by security, I guess. Let's go in and take a quick look. Please use revolving door, emergency only. Okay. I guess these are better for the weather anyways. They prevent drafts. So welcome to the famous BCE place. Kind of nice. When I worked at First Canadian Place, this is where we came to meet for our fire drills. There's a big food court down below. But, oh, the security guy's walking right at me. So we're gonna hop on out. These places are private property, so they kind of have the right to tell you to get the hell out. I don't even bother to ask what the policy is. I just assume. A quick jaunt through will be okay. I did get kicked out of Scotia Plaza once for recording. That was fun. Everyone wears masks into banks right now. I could blend in. There you go, BCE place. All right, I'm gonna throw my gloves back on. The problem with these gloves is that they're a bit too skinny and tight. So I can't just slide them on while I'm holding the camera. Unfortunately. Just below here is a path connection. You could walk underneath most of the financial district, or at least to all the major towers. You could connect to Dundas, Queen, King, Union, and St. Andrew subway stations. I don't think Osgood. And we're on Bay Street. So there's going to be, I just got a sneak peek at some more trees we can check out. So my hunch was right. The trees at the TD Centre are up. Let's take this mask off. So there's a look north up Bay Street. Did I ever get the heated gloves? No, I didn't. With AliExpress, there's always like a 15% chance what you order doesn't show up. I didn't even bother to get a refund on that. I had totally forgotten about it. Thanks for reminding me. I suppose it's kind of late for me to be like, hey, what the hell? Where's my stuff? Amazon just finally refunded me for the Google Pixel 6 after they had that thing for a very long time. There's a money shot. So we're gonna go walk in front of Union, where usually they have some kind of nifty display up. RBC, not with a big effort on their Christmas trees. There's a look along Front Street. Front Street West. And there's a GO train off in the distance. That's the biggest transportation hub in the city. Technically, Pearson Airport's in Mississauga. All right, let's go see what's going on in front of Union. Did you get anything for Black Friday? No, Black Friday's kind of a bust. I imagine next year, if there's no testing requirements to get back into Canada, we'll see the retailers get a little more aggressive in terms of competing with US retailers, but this year they didn't really have the incentive. Traditionally, our Black Friday would be Boxing Day, or our equivalent of that, November 20 or December 26th, day after Christmas. And hey, Union Station's decorations aren't up. We came here for nothing. What does this say? I'm trying to read this sign. November 29th. Union and TD are excited to bring back our free skating rink with free skate rentals. Well, I guess they're setting up in there. Oh, you can actually see a skating rink in there. Oh, here's a little crack. So this wasn't entirely a waste of time. What do you see? You think he'll go Monday night for John? It seems like a lot of stuff will be, pretty much everything will be up by then. Although apparently December 1st is when Dundas Square, which I know you love so much, gets its Christmas on. The Eaton Centre looks phenomenal right now, although it also looks exactly like it did last year. Crescent Art Designs, $1. Thank you. Ooh, it is windy. My hood's blowing over. Thank you for the $1 Crescent Art Designs. in case you don't believe me if it's windy or not. How's that for some proof? As we look up at formerly the tallest building in the British Commonwealth. Can you go inside the Royal York? Well, I can, but I'm not going to. I generally don't go in places with this streaming gear. What are these people giving out here? What is this? Free dark chocolate. All right. Free advertising for you.
That's right. Thank you.
You've got 422 live viewers.
You keep that. Yeah, you take that to go. That's for all the viewers out there.
All right. Thank you. All right, now I've got to take my bag off and cram this chocolate in there. There's a look along Union. Along Union. Yeah, well, it is. All right, guys, I'm going to have to put this chocolate in my backpack. Just give me a moment. There's some more stray cat view for you. Doop, 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 doop. Ooh, that's a lot of dark chocolate they gave me. Sorry guys, we have a situation. My microphone blew off. Give me a second. Okay, so we've got a serious situation. I just lost the furry bit off my microphone. My dead cat. So let me try to find a comfortable place to hide this here where it'll be shielded from the wind. I lost my dead cat. That's no good. All right. Oh. This is a disaster. That damn chocolate. Costing us so much. All right, guys, can you hear me now? Please let me know if you can hear me okay. I'm gonna go see if I can find my dead cat. Dead cat, where are you? Is that it? Is that it? Wow. I cannot believe I found it. I just thought it was going to get blown away and be lost when I found my dead cat. So I'm going to be able to set up and we're going to get good audio back. You just came in, what happened? So people gave me some free chocolate. Then I accidentally lost my part of my microphone. Okay guys, give me a second here, but that's a Christmas miracle. Holy crap. How did that happen? what I'm gonna have to do. There we go. We are one. We are one again. I'm gonna have to tape this damn thing. Can we get an audio test, guys? How do I sound? I was like, poop, I don't have any of the backups of those. I'll have to order some more online. Kohana, that was in fact a genuine, bona fide Christmas miracle here on November 26th. Streamer loses dead cat, gives up on it, finds it around the corner on a grate. Yogi says sound is good. Thank you, Yogi, for confirming. Yogi is a world expert in sound. You know what I'm gonna have to do? I'm gonna have to, because it's so windy in the winter, I'm just gonna bring a second microphone with me. As well as replacement bits. Because really without that thing, it doesn't sound very good. Thank you, Phil. And there's where we're heading to. Let me reset the gimbal. Some lights across the street. Susan is here. Thank you everyone who confirmed the audio is no longer a train wreck. You might recall the last live stream I did. My audio started to fall apart. The problem is the clip is not the original clip that came with this mic. The thing that holds it all together. It's slightly too big, and I wrapped some tape around the lav mic to make it a bit thicker. But that has all started to come undone. There's a healthy sounding vehicle. All right, to the TD Centre. If you're just tuning in, we experienced a miracle, folks. And I think we've got the same trees here as last year. Bounding up the steps. I think this is actually 3 trees. So this is the world famous TD Centre. Well, world famous amongst skyscraper buffs. Some of these buildings are imposters, but oh, I know what I gotta do. There we go. Oh, they're playing music a little over there. But I thought there were 3 trees here. I only see 2 right now. Ryan says, where was that skating rink you passed earlier? That was not yet open, but that was at Union Station. It looked kind of small and cramped. This might be an Insta-worthy shot. Okay, I'm gonna throw my gloves back on after that whole microphone debacle. I took them off. Lisa D is definitely coming here. Well, I'm scouting my walk for my Christmas holiday light extravaganza. I think Berksy Park, Union Station after November 29th, and then heading north through the financial district will all be part of it. Maybe we'll finish up at Trinity Square or Nathan Phillips Square. I don't know why I just decided to sit down for a while. May the force be with you. That was the worst thing you've probably ever seen in your life. It doesn't even make sense. Yep, that white tent. Is that part of canoe? Yeah, it is 3 trees. They all kind of blend together, but you can see that third tree sticking out. And there's a really neat shot with the ultra wide looking up that I'm going to get to in a second. Mark H699, it's hot toddy time. I have no idea what the hell that means, but thank you for the $6.99. Ooh, this is the better shot, isn't it? We can see all 3 trees and the tower. Here's a money shot. I'm watching you, watching me, watching City TV. Very nice place, very dead place. This is the financial district. But I'm gonna head north. You sounded like Elmer Fudd Vader. Alright, there's a magic spot right around here where if you slap on your ultra wide and you look up, you get yourself a pretty magnificent shot. I think it's more to the center. Let's head this way a little bit. Now let's try looking up. Is this the spot? You will see this vantage point on Instagram 100,000 times a year. This is a very, very cliched skyline shot. All right, I seriously got to put my gloves back on. Let me put the camera down for a sec. Angle you guys up a bit. It is windy. Views of the 6 is probably what Drake would call this. Kohana, yeah, our favorite troll. Hey, there's some Christmas lights over at King Taps. Holy shit, this is windy. My gimbal's starting to flail around. It's the 501 King. 501, 504. The 501 Queen. Which one is that? That's the 501 Queen. We'll go take a look at these trees over here at Commerce Court. Let me see if I can get my hood back up. Bevy remembers his comments. Or her. They were definitely very shilly and troll-tastic. Terribly windy in Philly today. The future is taken. So these are the same trees we see every year. That doesn't make them any less nice. We'll take a look inside Commerce Court West and that kind of hideous new CIBC logo. Oh, and there's some reindeer, but they look, actually I think those are moose in front of Scotia Plaza. There's a look to the north. I'm going to cross over and get a closer look. I just got to wait for this car to come by. Here's the place where I got in shit for filming before. And I think that was on one of my most viewed ever videos, at least before I started narrating them. Colin says new logo is boring. I think they were going for a retro feel with that CIBC logo. It looks a lot like an older logo they had, I think in the 80s or even 70s. On the theme of cliched views you'll see on Instagram, there's one coming up here just on the other side of Bay Street. If you stand right here, oh, this is good timing. We've got a streetcar in the shot as well. Can I get my camera set up in time? There we go, I got it. Here's a classic Toronto vantage point for you. So if you're downtown tomorrow after 5 p.m., I'd recommend checking out Phillips Square and the Yorkville neighborhoods, because you'll be able to see some stuff that we can't see tonight. This is First Canadian Place on the left. I'm curious if in front of the new stock exchange location, if they have any Christmas decor up. Let's go find out. Gary says, I need a scarf. Yeah, Old City Hall is a classic shot up Bay Street. Ideally, you'll just cross the street at one of these intersections and stand in the middle, or just go to the middle when there's no traffic. And you'll get a nice view. Let's go see if there's anything just up here on the right.
I'm going to be jumping.
Hello, Andy Wood. By the way, if you're ever thinking of dining outdoors and they have these things set up, I can assure you they don't do shit. They're impressive looking, but not effective at all at spreading the heat. I fell for that last year at a restaurant in the Beaches. Got all excited. They were about to set one of those, or they had one of those set up right to where I was about to eat. I guess that's true. So I was hoping that they would have something set up over here, but they don't. There's a nice tree here in 100 Adelaide. Yeah, where's your Christmas decor? They got this big giant head thing. I guess they figure this is all they need to do. Put a scarf around this guy. I think Action Kid walked by one of these when he was recording in Miami. I wonder if I can cut through this way to Richmond. This all used to be part of Three Brewers. They were a casualty of the pandemic. And when I started my job at First Canadian Place, my boss took me to this keg. On my first day of work, I went to lunch there. It was a nice way to welcome in a soul-crushing job. Can I cut through? I can. Achievement unlocked. We found this food truck here. Take life by storm. You know, I've never seen this part of this new tower that went up. I watched it go up. I sat right by the window. facing north, and I watched them build this thing. And it might have been this building. No, I think it was the condo across the street where on the roof they set up a hockey rink. That was what, 2016 or 2017? A lot of people saying hi to Ryan Rides. Hello, Ryan Rides. TM says, hope it was to the mansion. No, in the financial district. That is the go-to keg, especially for a lunch. We're gonna get a nice view of First Canadian Place from here. Looking up. Okay, so we're gonna go head over to the Bay-Adelaide Centre where last year they had a nice big old Christmas tree set up. I'm gonna hope that they do this year. Oh, this is a tight squeeze on this street. And then we're gonna go check out some holiday window decorations. And I think up to Trinity Square. John and Son's Oyster House. You won't catch me dead there, although I'm sure it's pretty good. All right, I'm gonna duck back down to Adelaide, and we're gonna head north. How is this for some New York City vibes? I expect one of the Ninja Turtles to pop up out of the sewer grates there. Let's walk on the outside of the scaffolding. There's the former Trump Tower, now the St. Regis. It's got kind of a neat LED going up the side. But we're gonna hopefully go see another impressive Christmas tree. The real man is still here. If you did say where you ended up going, I don't remember seeing that. I have trouble keeping up with all the chats. So right behind me is a pretty nice tree. It's not as big or as grand as I remembered it. But we're going to take a look in a second. But there's the other side of Scotia Plaza. My pound for pound best skyscraper in the city of Toronto. swing the camera around. There we go. This is the Bay-Adelaide Centre complex. Chris H, $10. Here's to a great December. Thank you, Chris H, for the $10 super chat. Thank you very much. I hope you have a great December as well. More mooses. If the plural of goose is geese, shouldn't the plural of moose be meese? We're gonna spin around here. Nice tree and quotation marks. Tree, that's what we'll call it. Do you think birds ever see these things from a distance and then get confused as hell when they get close? And they're just like, what the hell is that? Grammarian. Is that a word? Doot, doot, doot. All right, in my opinion, I think the best is yet to come on this walk. You were in Eastern Ontario, and before I could finish reading what you wrote, it whipped off the screen. There's Planta. I have a feeling that they're not too fond of meat in that place. Planta Burger. And thank you for playing music, forcing me to keep talking as we walk right through it. Hey folks, there's where I ate my dinner at that fabulous McDonald's across the street. That was when I decided, let's do it, let's stream tonight. Okay, so we're gonna head up along the always incredibly disappointing Saks Fifth Avenue displays. And then the much better Hudson's Bay displays, which is weird because they're part of the same company, I guess. Saks is too big on themselves to put some effort into their displays. They're Saks. And we're at Richmond Street. Andy Woods' fabulous McDonald's. Indeed, Brad Palmer. Pretty good number. You think I'd go out more on Friday nights and stream? Carlos Ton loves the cold. Saks window displays are so boring, I almost forgot to look at them. Yay. Okay, let's go see some decent window displays. Harjot, that's neat. You went to the ROM. There's the Queen Street pedestrian bridge. They replaced that a few years back. What? Dolce & Gabbana, is that, would someone actually pay money for a coat that looks like someone took a Sharpie to it? BCD says, oh, Massey. Massey Hall? I don't know how I feel about Massey Hall. They booked Andrew Schwartz for a show, and then they told him his comedy was not allowed there. I think I'm gonna have to personally boycott that place. Not because I'm a huge fan of Andrew Schultz, I just think that's a shit thing to do. But this is the Hudson's Bay. So I guess these little things get filled up with snow. Christine Camley, $10. Terrific walk as always, Johnny. Super informative and fun. And just like that, it disappeared from the screen. I'm enjoying the walk even more as I am visiting Toronto. Fabulous. Cheers. Thank you, Christine, and be well yourself. Actually, I had to take my glove off so I could read that. This one looks like it could be Coca-Cola. Thank you, Mark. Can you explain why Hudson's Bay do such a great job on their windows and Saks Fifth Avenue does a horseshit job? Think of how much more attention and impressive it would be if this whole building was wrapped with impressive displays instead of just half of it. But yeah, the Bay did a phenomenal job. This one gives me Plinko vibes. Maybe it's time for a new thumbnail for this video. Give me a sec, guys. My phone is in 4x3. Stupid Instagram. I'm just gonna wait for this group of people to walk by. You like the old Victorian scenes with the moving dolls and homes, says Andy. It's hard to operate two cameras at once like this. You have two chocolate advent calendars to open. I don't know, Claudia. Maybe what I'll do is I've done a half-assed job taking photos on this, but I'll put a little Insta thing when you put multiple pictures. On my Instagram. Why do they call it a thumbnail? That's a good question. And on the video I recorded tonight, I did walk through the Eaton Centre. Sorry, I'm putting my glove back on. So we're gonna head up to a very, very neat Christmas display. Probably the best one in the city for now, outside of the distillery. Although I do see some lights over at City Hall. Maybe we'll head over there. The tree lighting is tomorrow. There's looking to the headquarters of Cadillac Fairview, the overlords. And Old City Hall. So if you want to see some great Christmas lights, I think you should check out, or the Eaton Centre's Christmas lights and displays. Check out my video on Sunday. I'm aiming for that to be on Sunday morning. But there's a whole really nice hole. I say that as if there would be part of it. Really nice display coming up. Just outside of the old church. There's some trees. I think the big Eaton Centre tree is actually straight ahead. Since we're here, let's see if I can slide on my mask and we can go take a quick peek at it. I'm not too fond of streaming in a shopping mall, but just give me a sec, guys. Sorry guys, I'm fiddling with the mask. All to pop into the Eaton Centre for 2 seconds. All right, we're in bank robber mode. These girls are looking for rolling papers. See if we can get a quick look at the Christmas tree. I'm not normally fond of streaming in malls and stuff, but it's literally right here. There we go. Richard says, watch out for Cadillac Fairview security. Well, good thing I'm standing right by the exit. There's the reindeer. Now I look like Darth Vader. There's the look south. Okay, I think that's about it for the mall. We have seen the tree. Undetected by security. Sweet. There's a really cool display coming up. Marie Palmer says, what does you just wait until we're well into December? The Eaton Centre got a break from being a zoo last year. I do remember last year this area was a very large encampment at Christmas. In this courtyard, it was just full of tents. So I don't know what's happened to that this year. You kind of hope that they all found a better place. But this church in this area, when they were proposing building the Eaton Centre, they wanted to take it down. So they had to build the Eaton Centre around it. Fortunately, as it's a really nice old building. Big lineup at the Apple Store in Newmarket today. Today and every day, Chris. So that's all this really is, but it's really, really neat. The kind of thing you have to kind of see in person. And there's a giant reindeer just inside the mall here. There you go. I took my mask off, so I'm not going to go any closer than this. But when you turn around, you have this waiting for you. There's a look at the Church of the Holy Trinity. That goes back to 1800 and something. I always have to wonder how many strangers' photos you're walking through. Oh. Don't want to photobomb that person. There we go. The area around Trinity Church. You can look for this being featured on a video in the future. And Sunday. Lisa says the people ruined it for you. But maybe you are ruining it for them. I wonder what time they flip these lights off, in case you're wanting to come here where you have it all to yourself.
Hello.
Oh, hello. There's a neat photo frame. Okay, I saw a bunch of lights over at City Hall, so now I'm curious. I was going to intentionally avoid that because I'm going to come out at some point and do a video that includes the lights there, but I'm sufficiently curious. So even though the tree's not lit up yet, we'll see what the scene is. And we're at 543 viewers. Thanks for tuning in. Subscribe if you'd like. I do about 2 to 4 live streams like this every week. Sometimes on an e-scooter, sometimes on an e-bike. And of course, sometimes walking. And it's back to Bay Street. There's the view. So we're gonna go check out the square, which I think will be kind of a zoo tomorrow night. Whoa, that guy. Just no F's given. It is Bill. And there's a look back at the financial district where I just was. Jeanette Morales, $7 for a hot mint chocolate. Thank you, Jeanette. And I got your $15 super chat this morning for some hot beverages. So very much appreciated. And if you would like to support the channel, there are links to channel memberships or Patreon membership. Don't do both in the description. And if you want to do it anonymously, there's also a PayPal link. Anonymously as in it won't get announced to the world. Or just watch and hit the like button. So just here on the right is where the big tree will be revealed tomorrow. So we are a day too early. Oh, but they got some lights up already. They're setting up and getting ready to go. So the tree is here. Kind of disappointingly small, if I'm to be honest. This, even if it were lit up, would not be the best tree we've seen tonight. And we're getting a sneak preview of the Cavalcade of Lights. This is one of those Hanukkah candles. Sorry if I don't know the exact name. I'm glad we came over here. I think they call it the Cavalcade of Lights. Cool that they've actually got it lit up. I guess they kind of need to test it before the big night tomorrow. This might be a neat Insta photo. Let me put my phone back on a 3x4. Yikes. So I've got a gimbal, but that guy is holding what you call a steady cam. You have to use both hands. That's what the professionals do. Maybe a picture with like the sign and the skyline in the background will be a little better. And City Hall peeking out. I don't know what I'm doing. All the IG photos. Here's a vlog type person. Hey, the Zamboni is on the ice. Sorry guys, I'm just fiddling with my phone. Let's get a close look at the ice surface here. Does the skating start tomorrow? Maybe that does, because they've got the cavalcade of lights. Tomorrow's the big ceremony for Nathan Phillips Square. Shows what I know about Toronto. I think I might know this stuff a little better than I do. Let's just walk around this here. Yeah, there's no fireworks tomorrow. I remember reading that. Hopefully we get a real New Year's celebration somewhere, because that CN Tower laser light show was pathetic last year, as well-intentioned as it was. Some of the aerial shots in prior New Year's Eves of Nathan Phillips Square are insane. There's a girl with a GoPro. I don't know how you get good low light performance with a GoPro, so I've always struggled with that. I swear every other person has a camera in their hands here. The ring lights look really cool. I'm shamelessly fishing for a thumbnail right now. Why did I hit 1:1 aspect ratio? Why does that even exist? Who would ever use that? Did you guys ever do 1:1 aspect ratio when you take pictures? Seems like an abomination. It's like doing a vertical video. There's a look over there. All right, let's get a new thumbnail. I think this is the spot. What do you guys say? Right here? Yeah, I look stupid. Let's see what's going on down here. Some lights. Hello. Hi, how are you? Oh, you are? Do you want to be on camera now? No? Okay, I'll keep.
I'm a YouTuber, so.
Hmm?
I'm a YouTuber myself.
What's your channel?
G and the Blues.
Oh. Well,
Your channel goes after my video.
yeah, we're live streaming now.
Continue to the other day.
Oh, well, thank you. Leave me a comment. I'll check out your,
Yeah.
I'll click your link.
Yeah, you mentioned it
Okay.
in my,
Well, nice to meet you. Cheers. All right, there's a friendly lady. She has a YouTube channel. I don't know if she knew I was streaming or just making a video. But there we go, Nathan Phillips Square. Street food. So look back at Old City Hall. Hot dog, diggity dog. Man, what time is it? It's only 7:30 yet. It feels way later than that. Yeah, Sanjay, I saw that. I watched that channel. She's a bit of a globetrotter. Doing it during the pandemic, too. You can still smell the gas fumes. Eat some food, don't be scared. We'll see how things look at the Four Seasons. Oh, they were not smoking a cigarette, that's for sure. Ooh. Look at this knucklehead. Turn on your lights. Oh, I think the Canada Life building. I was going to go south on University. But Canada Life building kind of has me wanting to go north here. Just look south on University. And I just got the dreaded low power warning on my phone. I did not start, I started at like 70% battery today. That was smart. Yeah, I want to go check out the Canada Life building. This might be worth putting in a future video. Let's take a look. Lisa says the new Canada Life logo sucks too. The Beaux Arts Canada Life building, not Art Deco. Am I on the wrong side of the street to see this? Oh well, I'll get in front of it and we'll throw the ultra wide on it. Yeah, that is, it looks like a logo of a company that makes healthy pretzels or something. Make sure there's no one coming in the bike lane. Cross over. We're gonna look up here. There it is. Richard Bishop used to work for the National Ballet. There's the Canada Life building. Way better low light performance. Well, this is a good day. I've got my step count up. But yeah, bravo, Canada Life, and good thing they didn't plaster that shitty new logo on the top of that building. It's easily one of the nicest we have in the city, at least as far as commercial real estate goes. I'd say Canada Life and Commerce Court North. I'd be curious, maybe I'll do some kind of poll, which one of those two buildings people like more. Everyone's going, what? What's he talking about? Oh, hello, USA. That is American soil on the left. It's the US consulate. So this is north up University Avenue, and unfortunately I'm only going to get as far as the next subway station. I'd love to keep walking, but my little iPhone is just about out of juice. So this should be Dundas Street coming up. But I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Once again, don't forget to hit like or dislike and subscribe if you want to see more videos of a guy walking around Toronto. Of a guy from a guy. That makes more sense. I stream Sunday nights on my other channel. That's a different kind of stream though. That is Johnny Stumbles. There's a link to that in the description. Head on over there and subscribe. And I have an Instagram account, which I think I'll put some pictures from this walk up on. You can probably guess what my handle is there. Man, it would be really cool to turn right here and walk through Little Tokyo and take this over to Dundas Square. That would have been probably what I did, or what I would have done if it weren't for this battery issue. Oh well, I think that's pretty good. I'm just gonna wait for the light to change here. So thank you to our mods, thank you to our channel members and patrons and subscribers, and for everyone for being good sports. I think we were having a relatively troll-free night, although honestly, a lot of your chats roll by so fast I miss them, so that's one of the reasons I'm so grateful for the mods. It's not like the premieres where I can sit back and kind of take everything in. Oh, I will enjoy that chocolate. The chocolate that almost led to the demise of my microphone wind muff, although the hood has definitely led to the demise of my hair. Around camera. Anyways, thank you guys. I'll close out with a minute of ASMR style, so I'll shut the heck up. As always, I will catch you in the next one.